Hi guys, what's going on? My name is Roley, glad you could join us. Today on GML Basics, we're taking a look into loading sprites. Sprites are the visual representation of the objects in your game, so let's look at how you load them. Firstly, you could right click on the sprites folder and then click on the create sprite option. In a similar fashion, you could navigate from the resources tab at the top of the page and you'll see the create sprite option is there. But my favourite option is just to click the little Pac-Man looking icon here. However you decide to create a new sprite, you'll be faced with this Sprite Properties window. As you can see, we have a fair few options here, but don't worry about them at the moment as we're just going over the basics. So the first thing that should have caught your attention was the name of the sprite, as it starts off highlighted by default. One quick note before you proceed is the name you give the sprite here is what the sprite will be identified as in your code. So while some people may like to write out names in long form, it is a good idea to use abbreviations. Just remember to be consistent with your abbreviations to avoid making any mistakes. Once you have named your sprite, it's time to get the image we want to use. So click the load sprite button. From here we'll navigate to the image we want to use. If you make your way down to the bottom of the window, you'll notice a drop down menu called Files of Type. This will show you all the image files currently supported by GameMaker. I prefer using PNG most of the time because they look good and they're not too big. Once you have selected the image you want to use, it will be previewed on the right hand side as long as you have show preview checked. You'll also notice underneath that the size of the image is displayed as well as the option make opaque, remove background and smooth edges. But as we have the image we want, we'll click open and we return back to the Sprite Properties window. You can see our sprite is there. One tip for importing several sprites all at once is to highlight those sprites and pull them into the sprites section. Select the appropriate options as desired and you've just imported multiple sprites at once. Well, that's it from me for now, and I'll see you next time.